For coming tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm going to take over for Dave because nobody wants to hear Dave talk anyway. So I really need to get even with him for last month because I was sick last month and he told everybody here to email me some weird disease that I have and hopefully I get over it finally. So I'm upset that he took his. I had another slideshow of a picture of you when you were in high school on there, so I had to replace your picture, but I came in late from traffic and he had his other picture up there, so the whole thing was ruined. It's great. So, and just so you guys know, yes, I just went to Hawaii, and no, I did not get a tan, Dave, so his entire joke is ruined. So anyways, who here is their first time here? Thank you guys very much for coming. I appreciate it. For investors, by investors, this is the name of our group. This is the South Bay chapter, and it was all put together by a couple of full-time investors that were tired of getting the sales pitch each time, the boot camps and the book and tape sets and things like that, and no upsells or anything like that. So at any of our different chapters throughout Southern California, you will not get any kind of pitches. None of that upsell stuff. And all our clubs are put together specifically for the networking, for the education, and to try to basically develop a group of investors that we can all rely on to help each other and develop relationships to help each other's businesses, because none of us can do this without each other. It's amazing how many resources there are in the room, and when Dave and I started this, and I started the Long Beach one, and Christina over here has done the Pasadena one as well. We have one in Orange County, and when we started doing this and all the chapter leaders started doing this, our businesses exploded, really, because of the relationships, just meeting different people in the room. And it's absolutely amazing what you can do just with the relationships that you develop in this business, and treating people right and trying to teach people and just help people any way you can. So that's really what our entire group is about. And each chapter is a little bit different. This one is more of a panel type discussion. My Long Beach one is more of a roundtable type discussion. Christina's, yours is more of a speaker presenter type discussion, right? Okay, and all of them are more geared towards Q&A. This is going to be a Q&A as well, so feel free. We have questions here, but feel free to ask questions as they come up. Usually people are afraid the first 15 minutes or so, and then you start to get warmed up as we make fun of each other up here. So, that being said, we have a couple other things coming up, right? We have a holiday party coming up on December 7th down in Long Beach, so that will be up tomorrow. If you guys are interested, you guys can go to meetup.com and find our chapter here and RSVP again to that if you want. That'll be down in Long Beach. We do that once a year, and then we do a summer networking event once a year as well, so that'll be coming up as well. Dave, you want to talk about our sponsors?
Yeah, so the event that Matt's talking about, all the FIBI chapters, we currently have 5 active chapters right now. We all promote that event. There's no speaker. It's just a huge networking event. So it's a great place to go, meet people, and just meet other investors. And as Matt was talking about, the quality of investor you become will be directly related to the quality of people you start making friendships with, right? So if you're meeting good people, you're going to become a better investor. It's just the way it is. So yeah, so we've got that event happening on December the 7th. This group here in the South Bay, we always take December off because the event that we have, the date that we have for December always seems to kind of match up to the all-chapter event. And quite honestly, Matt and I just need to take 1 month off of putting this event on. So our first panel for 2018, which will also be going up on meetup.com, it's a panel that we've never done before. It's called The Green Opportunity. And we're going to do a panel with cannabis becoming legal in California in January on the real estate opportunities in cannabis in 2018. And we're expecting to have a fairly large crowd, right? It'll be a lot of stoners, but we're expecting to have a pretty big crowd. So as soon as that event comes on, if you're interested in that, we've got 3 amazing panelists for that panel. One guy's a full-time investor, owns a very, very large apartment operation, and has made some substantial investments in the cannabis industry in both Washington and Colorado, and soon to be in California. We've got an attorney who specializes in the cannabis industry, and we've got someone that evaluates companies, or specialties evaluating cannabis companies. So if that's something that you have an interest in and an opportunity you want to learn more about, we hope to see you back here in January. As Matt mentioned, that this is a panel format. We've got 3 great panelists tonight. Those of you that have been to FIBI before, you know how we like to find people that are in the same industry but do different things, right? So instead of having the same person saying, "Yeah, me too, I do that also," we've got someone, Andrew here is a developer doing kind of small multifamily. Dave's doing medium multifamily on the end here, and Mike's doing some really big projects. So we've got 3 different levels of multifamily investors, so we're going to cover kind of the range of multifamily. And if you have questions as the panel goes on, please raise your hand. We will get to as many questions as we can. This is a filled room tonight, so if for some reason we don't get to your question and we're trying to move things along, part of coming to FIBI beyond the education is the networking. So after we're done here, we're going to, as soon as we're done here, we try to wrap up right as close to 9 o'clock as we can. We've got to clear this space out, but we've reserved the patio at North Italia. So North Italia is the Italian